name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Heavenly Father, you give all praise and thanksgiving. You have blessed us with your bountiful gifts. Help us to use them to your honor. Send forth grace and abundance upon all gathered for this basketball game. Allow all our gifts and talents to shine forth in a Christian way. Especially bless these teams, coaches, and referees. Protect all from injury and harm. Allow your peace to always reign in our hearts. We ask this through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the kitchen at High School. Tonight, P12 interesting matchup between the defending Knights of Richwoods High School and First, let's begin the starting lineup with the visiting Knights, coached by Mr. Hill. A 5'6" junior guard, number 5, hey.
Right behind the guy in the baby blue hat, about 10 feet off the
A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 15, Sophie Barba.
Got out of practice.
Yeah, pretty sure of that.
A 6'3" sophomore center, number 20, London Somerville.
Yeah.
A 5'10" senior forward, number 21, Jay Harris.
If you go to UIC, you'll have like 1,200 people in there, not 6,000.
And a 5'6" senior guard, number 24, Kara Jackson. And now it's a meet and greet, Ryan Notre Dame. A 5'6" sophomore guard, number 22, Emily Wardle. A 6'1" sophomore center, number 32, Cora. A 6'2" junior forward, number 24, Lexi Bear. A 6'3"
Welcome back to the Peoria Notre Dame for some varsity action between the Richwoods Knights and Peoria Notre Dame Irish. I'm Corey Severe.
Yeah, and I'm here with Corey. I'm Ron Dwyer.
And the starting lineups for tonight for Richwoods, we got 5 Haley Davis, 15 Sophie Varda, 20 London Somerville, 21 Jay Harris, and 24 Kiara Jackson. And for the Irish, we got that was 12 Allie Stickelmeyer at the bucket. To round them out, we got 5 Julia Mingus, 22 Emmy Wardle, 24 Lexi Barron, 32 Cora Hines.
Just like our junior varsity game earlier, this is off to a quick start. Lots of action already. Turnover early here by the Knights.
I didn't see who shot it. I think it was 24 Lexi Barron.
Yeah, she took a corner and then a good rebound, yes.
Yep.
By Stickelmeyer for the basket.
Good steal by the Knights. Not only is this just a regular rival, I mean, not that a rivalry game's ever regular, but also the Knights head coach this year, Shamar Hill, I think is his last name.
That's correct, yeah.
Used to be a assistant for the Irish varsity team a couple years back. I mean, obviously he got offered the Richwoods job, and you can't pass up a head coaching job. But there's still a lot of love between him and the coaches of Notre Dame. They're still like each other a lot.
Yeah, they have a very familiar relationship, and they're all competitors, and it's a fun thing to do. It's like playing your neighbor in a game of pinochle. They're just here to play ball, and these schools know each other very well. It's a big game for both teams. I think the Irish obviously this year have a big advantage with their record and how they performed last year, and Richwoods is, I believe, trying to kind of rebuild from where they were back in the middle 2000s. But they have a nice roster, so this will be a competitive game, I assume.
Yeah, their best player comes as no surprise is 20 London Somerville, little sister of Rutgers basketball player Lathan Somerville.
She's big and she's strong. She's aggressive. And here's something most people don't know. I've seen her play, so she's actually a better volleyball player than she is a basketball player, which is hard to believe because she's a very talented basketball player. And she's only, what, a sophomore? Is that right? Just a sophomore.
Yes, I believe so.
Young.
You'll get that a lot in high school, where they're known for one sport, but a lot of people don't know they're actually better at another one.
She's really, I just remember as a freshman, she was all Big 12, all team, or first team all conference as a volleyball player. So basketball is kind of like almost her second sport, believe it or not. But she's, again, super talented in basketball. And as she grows and develops, she's going to get more coordinated and more experience.
I feel like it's kind of a similar situation with the Wardle sisters. Everyone, because their dad is the coach of Bradley men's basketball, they just assume they're good basketball players, and they obviously are great soccer players too.
Right.
For Notre Dame.
Right, and may, the way things shake out, you never know. They may end up playing, or at least the Wardle that's here now may end up playing soccer. We don't know, but yeah, they're great, and that's kind of when you find your elite athletes, they tend to be multi-sport. I mean, they're not just focused on one. The elite ones are always multi-sport athletes. I mean, look at. If we want to look at somebody famous like a Patrick Mahomes or something, he was a baseball kid growing up, and now he's a quarterback, as everybody knows, of the Kansas City Chiefs, but a really talented baseball player. The quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals, same way. Kyler Murray. Yeah, super baseball player. Could have done either one, or maybe even both, but chose football. So your elite athletes are multi-sport. They like to compete. They're good at, pretty much anything they want to do. Sometimes that's just genetics. It could be that they're just built that way with the talent they have, or they've learned to become. You know, we mentioned Wardle. I mean, I'm sure in the Wardle family with your dad as the head basketball coach, you don't come to sports by an accident. Sports is probably part of your culture, right? So,
and their mom also played.
There you go.
Soccer at Marquette. Well,
I didn't know that. So there the answer.
Brian Wardle was there.
That's the whole picture right there. That you come from an athletic family, you're pretty much going to end up being an athlete, and they are. And it's just fun to watch. I mean, sometimes that happens, especially in small areas like Peoria. You see some familiar names, and it's because they're children of people that may have played before, or somebody's brother or sister, or what have you. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, obviously Lathan and London being the son and daughter of Marcellus, who played at Bradley under Jim West.
I would love to ask her if I could. Did he ever pick on her because she's the younger sister? That'd be fun to know. You know how that goes when you're a brother and sister. Somebody's always picking on somebody else.
Being a teammate of Lathan his freshman year, my sophomore year.
Yes, sir.
It would be surprised me if he didn't pick on someone.
If he didn't, yeah. Well, it's made her who she is, maybe. She's tough.
Although I wasn't as tall, just by my not moving real well, I was always a center. So I would always have to practice being the one guarding Lathan. He would still trash talk me like he was playing some of the best competition he's ever played when he was playing me. I am not the best competition that he's ever played.
Well, you certainly made him better by coming out and competing every day in practice. That was good. I'm sure you gave it everything you had too. So you weren't loafing on him, so it helped him get better.
Yeah, I did not have it easy being with the centers on that team.
Not easy. It doesn't sound like it. No.
Wardle makes both free throws.
Really nice job with free throws. Free throws are so important. I just love it when kids make them.
The ones I was practicing with on that team were Lathan Somerville, Cooper Koch, and then Colin Schuler.
And you were the center also. Is that right?
Yes, we do every drill together, and then I have to be the scout team defense on them.
Oh my gosh, they put you in a pickle on that one. Great shot. Look at Julia Mingus. What a beautiful three. That's, we've talked about this before. We're back here at home. The Lady Irish are so balanced. My goodness. I mean, who do you guard? Pick your poison. And Mingus just shows if you don't respect her, she's going to make you pay. And of course, you always have to guard Bear, and then you've got, Sticklemeyer, who's just kind of turned out to be the workhorse underneath here for the Irish, and then having Wardle back. Cora Hines has really stepped up this year. It's a nice balance. It's just so much fun to watch. I'm glad we have a big crowd tonight. They get to see the Lady Irish play. Good ball movement.
Good pass by Julia Mingus, just doesn't turn out points.
There's Mingus again. Is she going to do it? Yep.
That is not who you want to let get hot from three.
Again, it's almost unfair. They're so balanced and good. They're all good. None of them loaf. They all work hard. They all play hard. There's no, sometimes you might think with as talented as they are, they take a play off. There's never any of that. They don't ever loaf down the court or just take anything for granted. They're always working hard.
Cora Hines gets her first foul of the game, sending Jay Harris to the line.
I'm familiar with Jay, too. Jay Harris has been a really good athlete for the Knights as well. Another volleyball player who's basketball as well. She's tough, and she'll do a lot of what they might call the tough work underneath. She'll get rebounds. That's where she'll get a lot of her scoring tonight, is by being scrappy and getting rebound buckets.
Her and Kiara Jackson are the only two seniors on this roster this year.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's fun, too. We had Dunlap earlier here this year, and they were loaded with freshmen and sophomores also. So the lady basketball around this area is going to be interesting the next couple of years. I mean, we just mentioned London Somerville's just a sophomore. I mean, this Richwoods team is young. Dunlap's young.
That was number 12, Aubriana Moore. I feel like for the Irish, things are going to start opening up down low for Cora Hines and, well, I guess Aiden Maloney now as she comes in for Allie Stiglmeyer, because they're going to be closing out on Julia Mingus so much as she's already 3 for 3 from 3-point.
They're just that block earlier by Somerville was pretty impressive on Bear, and it was a great job by the officials to not have a foul there. That was a good job.
That goes against 12, Aubriana Moore.
Now, Aubrey Moore, number 12, she's an excellent track athlete as well. And you saw it on that layup she had, how quick she can get down the floor. So she primarily not basketball. Track, I think, is her first. But, boy, when she can get going with her legs, she can beat anybody down the floor. Nice layup.
Good move there by Emmy Wardle.
You know, here again, an example of the depth of the Irish. They bring in Maloney, and I can't remember what she's listed at, but it's got to be well over 6 foot, or right at 6 foot maybe.
5'11" is what they listed.
Yeah, I think she's bigger.
She's all
bigger
5'11".
Yeah, I mean, they say 5'11", but if you look around, she's as big as Hines and anybody else, so she's well over 6 foot. And so again, depth. It's just pressure constantly because you don't lose. When you bring Maloney in, you're not losing anything. She just fills right in and takes charge. Look at Hines.
By Cora Hines.
Now, again, the girl that's guarding her for the Knights there is no slouch on defense, and Cora used her length that time. Just reached up and over for the layup, used all of her length. She's got such long limbs. She's able to score over great defense like that. I think that was Shea Harris on the defense. Somerville there trying to make something happen for the Knights. Oh boy, here we go. Ooh, I thought she was going to stay hot.
Gotta love that facilitating by Emmy Wardle, though.
Yes.
Drives in the middle of the lane, sees she's crashed on, and then finds Julia Mingus wide open on the outside.
The unselfish play of this team is what's going to. I mean, their energy, their balance, their aggressive style of defense, and using everybody on the team. Nobody is above anyone else. They're all equal. I love it.
3 banks in for Aubriana Moore.
Great ball fake. Great ball fake by Mingus. I don't know if we have a replay, but you'll see two of those young ladies from here. It is. Oh, no, this is on the other end. There's the 3-pointer there from Moore.
This is showing you it's Thursday, so the bank's still open.
Yes. Yeah, we are not under banker's hours. It's open late tonight. Mingus, though, with a great ball fake. That great job to draw the foul and get the chance at the free throws. Get to see more depth from the bench here. This is really a strength. It's becoming a strength as the year goes on. I think people were concerned that maybe they wouldn't have, you know, they've lost some players either through graduation or injury, but the depth is really starting to show here. They're getting better as the year goes on. Wow, that ball almost went in, and that was just an absolute, almost a catapult. Speaking of catapult, holy cow.
Great 3/4 court heave there. Try and get
sign her up
points.
for the javelin throw. That was one-handed right at the backboard. Almost found a way home.
After an action-packed first quarter, we got a 19-8 lead for the Irish. We'll see you back in about a minute for the second quarter of action.
Thank you.
As we start second quarter of action, the Irish got a 11-point lead. Sorry, good math by me there. Over the Richwoods Knights. Just great offense by the Irish is how they got that lead.
Oh. Yeah, defensive turnover there and almost got the basket, but it'll be Irish ball out of bounds under the basket, so that's good. Nice job. We talk about it a lot. Their defense usually transforms into an offensive possession. It has, again, a great pass. Can Sticklemeyer do it? Yes.
Good move,
that wasn't Sticklemeyer, sorry.
Good move by Lexi Bear
I
there.
saw it from the back, and I thought it was, they both have their hair in the same style tonight, so I got confused. Sticklemeyer and Lexi Bear there. If you look at the back of their head, it's the same color hair, the same hairstyle. I got them confused. My fault. Nice job by Lexi Bear to get that basket. Gosh, just I'm thinking of the experience here of Notre Dame and you know what they did last year. They've taken that journey. They know what pressure is. That is showing right now in this game. There's London. She's tough. I mean, she's going to be a great player in this league. She's already a good player in the league. She's going to end up being great. Really tough to stop her because she's so physically, you know, big and strong.
Fouls on Lexi Bear there. Give her second of the game. As Somerville misses the free throw on the and one.
The Knights have to do a really good job of guarding all these perimeter players because they can all make the three, really.
Yeah.
I keep hearing the coach yell, shooter, shooter. Well, it's everybody on the perimeter can shoot. So it's a tough job for the Knights to guard everyone.
You can honestly say it the entire offense possession for the Irish.
Right, they're all shooters. Wow. Wow.
Bank three for Sophie Varda.
I think
there.
that's the second one, isn't it, for the
Yep.
or for the Knights off the bank. Long threes and they're banking home. Oh, wow. Maloney, great job on the turnover. Just pulled it away that time from Jay Harris under the basket. Harris had the rebound, but Maloney just pulled it away. Great pass, good job. Open shot, wow. Oh, I thought it was good. Oh, it's rolling.
Oh.
Nope, didn't go.
Great rebound by Aiden Maloney.
Look at
And way to find every one.
yeah, just nonstop attack at the basket. It's just, gosh, is this fun to watch, guys. If you're at home watching, thank you. And if you're here in person, you're really blessed to see great lady Irish basketball. It's just so fun to watch. Really enjoy it. Knights are battling here on the offensive rebounds.
Yeah, although it obviously didn't turn out for anything there, the Irish need to get some defensive rebounds if they don't want the Knights to get any closer than this 10-point lead they currently have.
They're just, you know, just nonstop. The Irish, they're not going to give up or slow down either. So their experience is showing, I really believe. That's what I'm seeing here tonight. Nothing is, like, they're not feeling any kind of pressure or stress where they're making easy shots there. I mean, they're making it look easy, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
The Knights, I'm watching their body language here and stuff, and they just look stressed out, and they're frantic. And I think, again, that's the experience of Notre Dame, that they've been in so many of these kind of games that this is just everyday basketball for them. Yeah.
That was Julie Mingus' fourth three of the game already.
Already?
As
Wow.
we're
Look
little
at
less
that.
than 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Great pass. Great defense. I'll tell you what, great defense. But a super pass on the outlet.
I think that's going to be Aubriana Moore's second foul. Oh,
Here's
no,
the replay
number-
right here. Let's see what we, maybe got, I think she got her with the body, definitely. That's where the foul came from. Definitely didn't get her with the reach or the slap, but the body got her.
Yeah, she blocked it pretty cleanly. I think her momentum just took her into
Yeah, so that was a
Julian
really
Mingus'
good
layup
call.
at the end.
Good call by the official. And again, here's your danger. You know, you try to stop the Lady Irish, but you put them at the line. They're not going to miss very often. They are a good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, that makes them 6 for 6 tonight.
Isn't that? I mean, look at them just pile the points up then. And that's, you know, if you're trying to beat them, if you come in here and you're trying to beat the Lady Irish, I mean, it's tough to do because if you play aggressive, you're going to put them at the line and they're not going to miss, and then they're going to build this lead, which is what we're seeing happen right in front of our face tonight. There's that, boy, Somerville so strong underneath. Oh, that was Jay Harris, sorry. But
Somerville got the rebound on the other side.
Both of those girls underneath are just so physically strong. Maloney with the three, wow. Almost went. Looked good from our angle, but didn't go in. I was just surprised that she shot it, but boy, she had an open look, she took it.
Good rebound by Ali Stigmeyer. Oh, you got to just trust that someone's going to get open for you and don't try and make the...
Right. Again, Stigmeyer did a great job getting the rebound. Nice outlet and a second pass. You know, there's an example of the extra pass. You know, she gets the fast break, but instead of trying to force the layup, she makes the extra pass, finds the open shooter, and bang.
Yeah, Julia Mingus' fifth three gives her 19 in the first 2 quarters so far.
Boy, she could have a career. We talked earlier in the JV game about a career night, but maybe, you know, Mingus might be on track for, I don't know what her best game is, but that's a lot of points in one quarter. Here, look at this ball movement. Look at the ball movement. Find the open shooter.
I do know that Julia Mingus and Lexi Bear both recently passed 1,000 points for their careers.
Boy, is that impressive. I mean, anybody that gets 1,000 or more, that's just amazing. And then for Bear to do it as a junior already, that's impressive.
With the way Bear scores, she's got an outside chance at possibly 2,000 if she can.
I believe that's true. You know, absolutely true. They're going to play an average of about, with the talent, they have 30 games a year, and then you figure she's going to average 20 plus a game. That's 500 a year. She's got a real good chance to get to 2,000, which is a rare air. You get to 2,000, it's almost unheard of. It's very few and far between.
I mean, it obviously won't be easy to do, but there's an outside chance with how good
she's got a lot left of this year.
Yeah.
You got to add to that 1,000 points. Notre Dame in more of a zone now. They've got the lead, so I think they're just going to kind of pack in the zone and make it tough for Richwoods to score. Another three. Wow. Is that 6?
6.
My goodness. I wonder what the record is for most threes in the game.
I'm looking at record for most 3.5, honestly.
Well, there. You know what? That's true too. That's absolutely true. 6.5 is amazing.
I think that's going to go as Cora Hines' second foul today. Puts Jay Harris on the line.
You know, they've got a great crowd here tonight. I think we've got some grade school kids here. I think it looks like from looking around, it's the younger girls basketball players from some of the feeder schools. I'd love to see the young kids get a chance to see this team because they're special, guys. This team is special. I know last year was amazing. This could be another amazing year this year, and you never know how it's going to end, but boy, are they fun to watch.
Jay Harris makes 1 of 2.
Yeah, don't take this team for granted because it is a pleasure every night to watch them play. They're well coached, they execute the plan, and they move the ball unselfishly. They all have talent. It's just rare. It's fun to watch. It just is. Good ball movement here by the Knights. Doing a real nice job moving the ball around. And then you mentioned it earlier, Corey, about the help side defense. Look at how Notre Dame, even though Richwoods did a really great job there, plus job of moving the ball, Notre Dame just fantastic at moving their feet and help side defense, all that kind of stuff. Really amazing.
When you're talking about how special it is to watch this team, it's very similar to the
look at that pass.
Cora Hines with a bucket right there.
I mean,
very similar to the feeling of the boys teams right before the 2020, like 2018 to 2020 range.
Those were amazing
with
teams.
The Noah and Nelson Reynolds on the team and the Dillon brothers,
Well, a lot of talent there.
Williams brothers.
A lot of talent and great teams. And I think one of those years got stopped by that COVID pandemic, and that's too bad because that might have been one of, if not the best, one of the best Catholic teams I'd ever seen. And I've seen a lot of them. Some of it on film. My dad was an assistant coach when Spalding got second state back in the early 70s. And I've seen that in the archives and watched it on film. And that Irish team, that Notre Dame Irish team, was as good, if not better. I believe better, honestly. We just never got a chance to find out because of the pandemic.
And me as a Bradley student getting to watch Connor Dillon now play at Bradley for his 5th year of college basketball after playing 4 really good ones at Winona State is a pleasure to watch.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I'm so happy he came back home and that the Peoria fans can watch him play at the collegiate level because he is such a good shooter and always has been. I mean, you can tell he was developed in this program. Unselfish player, hustle, great shooter. And it's a thrill for the Peoria area fans to see a homegrown product play for the Braves. You know, it's fun. Need to see more. Hopefully we will see more of it in the future. I think Mr. Wardle is recruiting more locally. We've had some kids go to Bradley, and it's always a thrill and a fun time for the Peoria fans. You just want to see those kids succeed and do well.
The cheers when Connor Dillon goes into the game are just different from, I mean, obviously Bradley loves every player that ever plays for him. The fans love the team, but it's just a little bit more when it's a local guy.
Yes, yeah, you get all that support. People love to see a local person do well.
Like Gus Rugard, local walk-on to the team from Morton.
Heck yeah.
The fans love when he, I mean, obviously they're usually winning by a lot when he gets in the game, but the fans of Bradley love when the local guys play.
And sometimes, you know, you don't think about how important those bench players are. They're the ones that show up every day and every night to practices and weight training, and they do everything everybody else does. They just don't get all the attention or hype, but yet they go through everything. And that's, you know, that
mentally.
There you go. You beat on them for a couple, right? A couple hours every night.
Their actual physical work was probably done beating on each other, not as much me. They didn't have much of a contest when I was playing defense on them.
Coming to the end of the second quarter. Wow,
Great
good pass, yeah.
Lexi Baird to Cora Hines there. Yeah, I always like, every time I see him now, or even in high school when I would, in between classes when we'd walk to the halls, I'd always remind Cooper, Koch, current Iowa basketball player, that I scored 9 points on him in practice.
Nice.
He would get a little annoyed with that.
You're trying to keep him humble, that's all. He's got to stay humble. That was your job, was keep him humble. There. Yeah, keep those guys humble. That's good for him. Nice left hand. Oh, it didn't go. Lexi almost picked up a foul there, but.
Good play by London Somerville to toss the ball while falling backwards to make sure she doesn't get the travel called on her.
She's tough. Again, she's going to be something. She's just a young player right now, but she's going to be amazing. Look how quick Wardle is to the hoop. That might be that soccer thing you talked about earlier. She's so quick on her feet.
London Somerville with her second foul of the game. Also, you got to love the awareness of how much time was left. Just crashing to the basket knowing that
it's incredible.
You only got a second left.
That is awareness. It's awareness of the game and how it's played. Yeah, good stuff. And she is a free throw sniper. She doesn't miss. Getting some of the kids out for a little bit of a rest before the big halftime here. That was smart by the Irish coach to do that. Very smart. No reason to leave them in there right now with this lead. Wow, Wardle is automatic. Yeah, she's just on. Oh, good hustle by Maloney there. You know, there's another example. I mean, 1.7, you could just lay back, sit back, but Maloney hustling, knocks the ball out of bounds. It's just there is no off button, right? We've said that before. The Irish don't have an off button. They just go full speed all the time. Big lead for the Irish.
Great first half by the Irish. They got a 42-18 lead going to the second half. We'll be back.
I was going to say real quick, Corey, before we leave, look at the scoreboard on TV. We are scoring so fast it can't keep up with us. It's 42-18, yes, sir.
We'll be back in about 10 minutes to give you second half action.
Thank you.
How you doing, everybody? Mind if I grab? Yes. You mind if I grab a picture of the rosters? I'm sure we have them, but I always grab a picture just in case.
You want to take that one? That's extra. That's a whole sheet. Both sides.
Are you sure? Thank you. I appreciate it.
Casey, she's out of Mizzou. Yeah, we take her back on Sunday. They are long break.
That's the point. There's nothing there.
Yeah, he's kind of threw in the towel on ICC. He's working full time at RJ Distributing. So he's running where? RJ Distributing. Merchandise.
Yeah.
I got a year break on her.
We were talking to recently about the freshman team that I coached up here.
Welcome back for some second half action between the Richwoods Knights and Peoria Notre Dame Irish. The first half was just about all Irish as they carry a 24-point lead into the third quarter.
Yeah, I think what's incredible too about that is this Richwoods team is not a bad team. I think I've looked at their record. They're about 500, which you know that's not terrible because there's a lot of good basketball around in this conference. But you know they're not a bad team, and Notre Dame is just really putting the hammer on them, it just shows you how good the Lady Irish are right now. They're just better than a lot of teams they play. And again, you could say it's all talent. There's a lot of talent, but it's also the style of play and the way coach coaches the team. You know, Coach Langhoff really does a great job of leading the team into the proper. Oh my goodness, that was rough.
Great pick and roll there. It's nice to see everyone's okay after that. Also,
yeah, right. That was pretty physical contact there.
Kiara Jackson picked up the foul in that one, and I think it's going to send Cora Hines.
Here's the replay too of that pick. Nice pick and roll. Yeah, great. Like you said, just really a violent collision. Here it is again. Sets the pick, rolls to the basket, and then watch this collision. Bow. Wow.
Misses both.
She's probably still trying to shake that off. That was quite a hit there. That was like a linebacker hitting a receiver out in the flat. Good defense by the Irish there to prevent the Knights from capitalizing on the missed free throws. Well, this is so nice to have Mingus and Wardle both because they both do a great job of handling the offense.
Great job by Wardle to see her miss and then go save the ball, keep it in bounds, although the held ball will go across to Richwoods.
You know, I just had a thought in my brain, so I took a scan around the crowd. My thought was, you know, usually when you have a ceremony like that at halftime, and if you missed it on TV, we honored, is it the 5th grade or 6th grade? I forget, but the young basketball players from the feeder schools, they were all honored. But they're here. They didn't go home. A lot of times they'll do something like that, and those kids go home because they've done their thing. But it's so nice to see that they stayed to watch the game. And that, again, that just shows a couple things, that they are interested in watching because this team is so fun to watch, and that they're also interested because they can't wait to be part of the Irish, which is fun also to think about. They see themselves out here someday. That's the key. That's fun. I remember as a kid, I looked up, and people listening may not know these names, but oh well, here I go. I remember watching Tony Venegoni and Joe Girardi. Those are the people that I looked up to, and I wanted to be like them when I went to those games.
I think that was 21, Jay Harris.
Yep. That's where she'll get a lot of her points, is right underneath the basket. Good rebound, good hustle rebound there by Mingus. Good ball movement. Looking for the open shot. Ooh, I don't know. That was, yeah, Richwood's not happy. I kind of thought that went off Wardle's leg, but we don't have, well, wait a minute. We do have a replay. Oh, it's hard to see from that angle.
Yeah, Wardle kind of reacted like she thought it was definitely off Richwoods because she didn't go after it at all.
She didn't go after it, yeah. That's the key, I guess. And that's why the officials gave it to Notre Dame. And I couldn't really see from the replay there. Nice job, Sticklemeyer. Good. Boy,
Great
that's
jumper by Cora Hines.
That's just so underrated that she can make that's so important to make that little jump shot. That just gives her that much more ability to spread the floor and be a threat. Great defense. Somerville, you know, really tough move there, and Cora did a great job on defense too. Kind of really just used her body and her position to screen her away without committing the foul, which is really good.
The forwards for the Irish are making sure they just stay straight up on layups down low, not pick up a bad foul, make them shoot the layups through.
She's a battle. Yeah, that's what she does. She is a force always has been underneath the basket. She will get. She'll pick up a lot of her points that way.
That foul was Lexi Bear's third as Jay Harris had the end one.
Looks like we might have had a little injury on that rebound.
I think it was to number 5, Haley Davis.
Okay, that's another one.
That's Julia Mingus's
That's 7?
7th of the game.
Okay, I don't know what the record is. Somebody find out. That's a lot of threes, guys. How many threes in one game? Is there a record? I don't know. Are we setting a record? Who knows? If she makes 2 more, I'm going to really get deeper into that because that's impressive. 7 is incredible. 9 would be.
London Somerville, another bucket.
I don't even know if she's missed any.
She's missed 1.
1. Okay. Boy, do you have good memory or good penmanship. I don't know. You keep your notes there. That's good.
I just remember her 1 miss.
Do you
I don't
really?
keep track of misses.
Man, that's
on that.
great. No wonder you did so well in school. You got that. You got that brain that remembers those things. That's awesome. We got to watch you if you go onto the riverboat. You can remember the cards, the cards that you're dealt. Wow, look
Great
at Somerville.
steal by London
Yeah.
Somerville. And then finishes it off on the other end.
That's just good job by Somerville there. That wasn't anything Notre Dame did. That was her hustle and her aggressive play. Good job by Somerville. Uh-oh, I didn't see. Something happened underneath the basket, and I didn't see it. 21.
It's Jay Harris's first.
Yeah, it was somehow Bear ended up on the floor, and I just was blocked by the officials, so I didn't see it. But
I think she might have just gotten her leg kind of caught up.
Got tangled. I see. Good
and then
pass.
Jay
Wow.
Harris was right behind her and ran into her.
Boy, some of the best inbound plays I've seen tonight from the Irish. They have those set inbounds plays. They're really well done. Well thought up and well drawn up, and they execute them.
That bucket got Cora Hines into double digits for this game.
Wow. Oh, nice ball handling. Could have been a steal, but Wardle was aware.
Oh.
Now I think she's getting nervous. I don't know.
Everybody in the place.
They're starting to understand, yeah.
Irish side wanted that to go in. Coach Langhoff takes a timeout. If I had to guess, probably just because of having the ball out under their own basket, talk about an out-of-bounds play, just kind of give them a little breather with 3:27 left in the quarter.
Yeah, I'd say both. Give them a breather and let's play a game. Let's see what happens out of this timeout. You know, does Notre Dame run a set and get an easy layup? Make your bet at home. Let's see what happens. I bet they do. I bet they run a set and get a layup or an open 3. But they'll get a good look, I'm sure. Oh, there it was, the open 3. Wow.
Lexi Bear doesn't miss a wide open 3 a lot, and it's obvious why. That was about.
I think I saw like a double screen there where they had 2 screens to get her open for the 3. That was, again, a drawn-up play. They do such a good job of that. Coach Langhoff, out of timeouts, always has something ready. Oh, good save.
Great job by Cora Hines to save that. Good hustle by Lexi Bear to get it back.
Yeah, teamwork. Let's settle down here a little bit. Let's find a good open shot here. Let's see what they do. Wow.
Great move by Lexi Bear.
Where is she at with her points, just out of curiosity? Do you know?
That gave her 9 for the game.
We have a timeout by Richwoods. 9, so she's almost also in doubles. So we'd have 3 players at least in double digits. Is that right, or is it 4?
Cora Hines has 10. Lexi Bear has 9. Emmy Wardle has 8.
Yeah.
And then Aiden Maloney and Ali Stiglmeyer both have 2. And then
Mingus is having
Mingus has 25.
a career night, maybe, probably. Wow.
Yeah, with you wondering the all-time three-pointers in a game record at Notre Dame, if I had to guess, I'm going to say it is either Shea Feehan that holds it,
Oh, I know Shea, yeah.
Nelson Reynolds, or Connor Dillon.
Yeah. I bet you're right.
I think Nelson, his senior year, my junior year, I think he had a game he had 24 points on 8 threes.
There you go. So
And
we think it's probably 8 or 9, maybe.
It's got to be
somewhere in
around 8 or 9.
there. And she's sitting at 7. Is that correct?
I think Lexi Bear might have a game in her career at Notre Dame where she had 8.
With 8. Okay, so let's just I guess hypothesize that it's 8. So this is exciting. Let's see what Julia can do the rest of this way here, rest of the game. The only thing that might stop her is Notre Dame may build such a big lead that she's pulled out of the game.
Which isn't a bad problem to have.
No, it's a great problem.
Good hustle by London Somerville to try to get that back in. Just so happened that Wright was right there behind her and a little too close.
Just, I was able to watch London play last year, and her growth in 1 year, she's really come a long way. So I just want to say that because it's so obvious that she's grown so much. Wow.
Great step back by Emmy Wardle. That puts her over 10 points for the game.
So there's another Irish player in double figures. Balanced scoring. Balanced scoring. Good hustle, but out of bounds. Again, London Somerville, good for her. I love to see her energy. She's going to be something. It'll be fun. Again, the Dunlap kids that we saw earlier, the young Somerville player, it's just going to be fun to watch them over the next few years develop because they've all got good talent for such young players. And then, throw our Cora Hines in there and Lexi Bear. I mean, Lexi's only a junior.
Emmy's only a sophomore, and she
Emmy's
makes
just
another
a sophomore.
3.
I mean, what a bunch of young talent around this area. It's so much fun to watch. These are not seniors that we're talking about. These are young players who are very talented. Fun. I think have we hit that threshold? Are we over that 30-point lead? I think we are.
Yes, but I don't think it started the
Fourth quarter?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. Good hustle.
Lexi Bear with an and one.
And she's in double digits, I assume.
Yep.
Is that correct? Yeah.
Fouls on Wright, her first of the game.
Well, and the Irish putting up 64 points in 3 quarters of basketball is really impressive. That's a lot of points.
Rare miss on a free throw from Lexi Bear.
Good rebound. They're looking for Mingus. I saw her find her. Nope.
Good ball movement, though.
Super ball movement. I just saw as they were bringing the floor down the floor. Mingus was in the corner, and they were kind of looking at her, looking at each other to see if they could get it to her, but the passing lane wasn't there. So good discipline, really. I'm sure they're trying to help her. Here they go. They're going to try to help her get that 3. She's kind of gone cold here a little bit. Might be feeling the nerves a little bit. I think she knows already in her mind that she's had a great game.
And the Irish will take a 64-30 lead in the fourth quarter, which means it'll be a running clock in that quarter, and we'll see in about a minute for it. back for the fourth quarter of action. Irish got a 34-point lead. The clock will be running as in high school with a 30-point lead in the fourth quarter. The automatically turns it into no stoppages except for the clock stopped for injury and timeout. Let's hope we don't have to worry about the first one.
Yeah, no injuries.
Yeah, we don't want anyone.
No injuries.
Either side, we don't want anyone getting injured.
Yeah, that'll be kind of interesting to watch too. Is how long will Coach Langhoff leave his starters out there when really this game is in hand pretty much, and you don't want to get anybody injured. You know, this is now. I mean, we're in the middle of January, so wow, Wardle. You don't want any injury at this point. You want to start kind of, I don't know, pushing to the postseason because it's coming faster than people remember.
I mean, Wardle might start giving Julie Mingus a run for her money.
I mean, will she have 4 or 5?
She's got 3 now.
3, okay.
And 17 points.
Boy, she's had an incredible game as well. And again, if you look at the end of this game, look at the scoring, it's going to be really neat to see all the different. You know, you're going to have it's going to be awful balanced. Even though Mingus got out to that super hot start, it's balanced.
Job by Allie Stiglmeyer to throw the ball off the Richwoods player's leg and out of bounds to keep it Irish ball. Though I think she might have, couldn't tell if she poked herself in the eye or got hit by the player behind her, but
she definitely got a finger or something in her eye, a thumb, a finger. She's rubbing that eye.
She seems pretty tough, and
she's
going to play through it.
Yeah, she's just tough. I mean, honestly, if your last name's Stiglmeyer, you got to be tough. That's just the way it is.
She was looking for another steal on that one.
Nice move. Didn't get it to go, though. Good job there by Alexi. Oops, lost the ball. Good hustle. Oh, back to Richwood. Wow, what a series of events there. Back and forth, turnovers.
I think about everyone on the floor touched the ball on that play.
Wow, there's that length again.
Great block by Cora Hines.
Yeah, such long arms. Great no-look pass. Wow.
Richwoods calls a timeout.
Wow, that was a lot of fun to watch that no-look pass.
Irish are clearing their bench after that. It's going to be 2 Avery Jingland, 3 Celeste Cogdall. I think I saw it 10 Haley Beck. And I did not catch the last person that's coming in. Might be 14 Aiden Maloney.
That would make sense, I think. Yeah, she's got usually the call. Really great effort again. I know this game's not over, but it's going to go quick now that this clock runs. I think the timeout was just for substitutions.
Yeah.
That's what Coach was doing, was trying to get everybody organized and getting his new group out there. But this will go quick, and I just want to state, in case I forget or it goes too fast, what a great effort again tonight by the Lady Irish. More impressive basketball from them. They haven't missed a beat. I would say, too, I mean, honestly, they are getting better. It's evident. They're getting more confidence. They're playing better as a group. Some of the replacements, and I say replacements, but I mean from last year's team, those that are new to the starting 5 have already kind of melded. They've joined that group. The kids off the bench are just as important, and they've gotten into their roles. This team is starting to roll at the right time. It's fun to watch. Great to see the big crowd tonight, too. That's fun. You can see that here on this shot, on the replay. Look at the no-look. Nice job by Stiglmeyer, but you can see their balcony is nearly full. The lower bleachers are nearly full. It's just a nice night. I love big crowds. That's what high school sports are all about. Fans and excitement and effort.
It's going to be Richwood's ball coming out here as the last play before the timeout was the Lexa Bear 3, I think. Lexi Baird didn't score very much early and ended the game with, assuming she's done for the night, with 14 points.
Oh my, what a great run, yeah.
Jump ball will go to the Irish.
What did Wardle finish with again? I'm sorry to ask you that.
17, I think.
Yeah, and then Cora Hines threw in a few, and we know Mingus had a phenomenal night. So, just, again, great teamwork. And if, I don't know if Mrs. Lindbergh is out there listening or watching from her trip that she started on tonight. I know she might be at the game tonight watching Maya Wardle play.
I just got the store update from that game. I have EKU notifications on my phone. They lost in overtime, 59-58.
Shoot. Disappointing a little bit, but overtime's, I'm sure, was exciting to watch as a fan. And I know our own Mrs. Lindbergh was down there, took her daughter with her to go watch the game and watch Maya play, which is amazing. But if she is listening or watching, your leadership class is now in the game. The class you were teaching, they're all on the floor right now. And so if you're paying attention, these are your kids that you taught all for the last 2 weeks over the interim period. Let's see if they learned anything from being leaders. Perhaps that's why they're on the floor, is because they're such great leaders. They're trusted to go out there and take care of the basketball to end the game here. Fun to see the young kids. There's a lot of young kids here tonight. I just love that too. It's just great to see. Hopefully they're getting a lot of enjoyment out of watching this game and like I said, looking up to some of these high school kids as examples of how to play the game the right way.
You also like to see Aiden Maloney, who gets pretty good minutes with the main group of the ones that play a lot. See her play with the group in the back, so she gets a little bit more playing time. Also, it's nice to see them get to play with someone who gets a lot of varsity minutes, so they have a leader on the floor like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that's why Coach has her out there, definitely to be one of the leaders.
Let's hope 15, Sophie Varda's okay after.
She hit that table pretty hard, the one that has the Irish on it. She kind of hit the corner of it. Yeah, she seems to be limping, but I think she'll be all right. Doesn't look like anything too serious. Boy, it doesn't make a difference when there's no stoppage of time. It just melts off the clock.
Good board and put back by Jay Harris there. She's had a very good game for the Knights tonight. That bucket gave her 11 points.
Yeah, I just remember from watching her last year, and the year before actually, she is a workhorse underneath the basket, and that's where she gets all her points, and that's a big, important part of their team. Good rebound that time by the Irish. We just couldn't get it to fall. Avery there that time, Gingland with the rebound, just didn't get the roll. It's too bad. That was a good rebound.
Foul was on Celeste Cogdall.
Again, didn't get it to fall. I think that's the young freshman on there battling for the rebound for the Knights. Yeah, that was Cameron Cooley, the freshman for Richwoods. Good drive by Maloney. Ooh, too bad she missed. Great drive.
Yeah, great take. Ooh, nice shot for 11, Rihanna Wright. I would think the Irish probably going to just pull back here, dribble out the clock with 6 seconds left. Just a great played game by the Irish.
Big win. Another conference victory. I believe the Irish are in first place in the Big 12, if I recall.
Yeah, I think all their losses are non-conference losses.
That's correct. Very good. Well, it was a lot of fun again.
Yep.
I really enjoyed it. Thanks, Corey.
Irish get a 69-36 win. I think we're back on tomorrow night with some boys basketball. I'll see you then. Thank you.
Hey, I'll send you tomorrow. Just send me what I got.
I got it.